We got a little 7-box mixer going on tonight. All right. For those of you watching on Facebook, you will notice a new break was posted. We'll talk about it a little bit later and give people on Drip the opportunity to join in as well. But for tonight, I'm just going to share this up here. Looks like it failed to go to Instagram. We'll see if that's something that we can't fix later. Twitch is up. And looks like Facebook is up. So that's a good start. So right now I can only see the comments on Drip. There. So we do have a few teams still available. If you look in the little shopping bag thing there at the bottom of your screen on Drip, we got a Leaf Metal Draft Jumbo Box. A BOWMAN Draft Light to make sure everybody gets some cards. There's not going to be a lot of cards in this one. This one's kind of an all killer, no filler type deal. 2 boxes of Onyx Premium, a BOWMAN Inception, an Elite Extra Edition, and a Onyx Preferred Baseball from 2020, since they didn't come out with that product in 2021. So again, the new year is here, and new products from 2022 are not too far away. Let's see here. All right, I got my video here. So I'm just sharing this up real quick. Again, anybody looking to jump in on this, hop on Drip. The Orioles are available for $75. The Nationals are available for $60. The Reds are $65. The Rockies are $50. You can hear me on Drip but can't see it. That is weird. Let's see if I can see me. So this is the John Cena break. That's all.
Wait, did we run out of Diet Coke?
No, there's 3 left. So the break is as follows. We got 2020. Zane, are you able to see me? Just want to make sure there's not a technical issue here. You can see? All right. So I'm not John Cena. 2020 Onyx Preferred Baseball. 2021 Elite Extra Edition. 2021 BOWMAN Inception. 2 boxes of 2021 Onyx Premium, a Leaf Metal Draft Jumbo, and a box of BOWMAN Draft Light. So you got 27 hits. All but 2 of them are autographs. All right, so 25 autos, 5 exclusive parallels in this. And one of those autographs in Leaf Metal Draft will be a 1 of 1. It'll be a slab proof card. I got Facebook coming up here. We're going to get to roll call in just a few seconds. So, hey, what's going on, guys? The Reds are 65. So, Reds are sold. You got it. So, Orioles are 75. Nationals are 60. Rockies are 50. Marlins are 45. Brewers 50. Phillies 35. And the Pirates are 95. I'm just trying to see if I can find me on Drip. There's a lot of people live right now. A lot of Pokemon live right now. Some sports card stuff too. All right. So again, if you're on Facebook, the title bar has a little bit of a link. All right, and if you're watching on a phone, then you have two things down at the bottom. One says live chat. Just switch over to overview, and it'll get you set up. So here we go. Roll call. We be dripping, that's right. Hey, yo. Damon Ott, Michael Kelly, Melissa Marin. Michael Kelly's here. Hey, Damon. Steve Marone. That's weird. Kevin Chaparro's here. Nicholas Martinez. Hey, Steve. Gregory Krause. Scott Lamaglio. Craig Schneider. Mike Coleman. Peter Strawn. Don Lieneman. Richard Garcia Jr. and Don Wright. I'm going to send a few messages out, and then we're going to rip you a new one, because that's what we do here. All right, Martinez.
Come here, girls. So we are in roll call, just getting everybody notified that we're up and running. And then we're going to start this thing. So right now there's a few teams still left. The Orioles 75, the Nationals 60. The Rockies are 50. Marlins 45. Brewers 50. Phillies 35, and the Pirates are 95. I also have up some personals, so if anybody's looking to do some rip and chips, I got a few things down at the bottom of the board here. Been busy working on a little project. And hopefully we got a few things that we'll have some fun with tomorrow. Football is getting close. All right, football is getting close. I'm hoping that we can rip that tomorrow. I'm hoping that we can do the slabber knocker tomorrow. If not, then probably Sunday. But I think I can probably get it together for tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. So 27 hits in this one. All right, that's pretty good chances for most teams. Pretty good chances for most teams. And then let's see. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to look at baseball news for the day. Hold on. Yeah, there's still nothing. All right. Little things. Really, the biggest movers in the offseason have been the Mets. They even stole a coach from the Yankees. So, that's hey, until pen's to paper, I guess anything goes. The Mets felt like they were burned by a free agent before the lockdown happened. So I guess what's good for the goose is good for the Yankees. So let's get things started. So here's the deal. Until we show the first hit, one can buy into the break. It's not going to take long for us to show the first hit. But we do have this BOWMAN Draft Light that doesn't have any hits. But it's got some really nice parallels in it. All right. Good luck, everybody. And let's do this. So I chose this box to throw in here because I wanted to do a little bit of a cheaper break price point, but still have lots of hits in it. So we get a little bit of help from Elite, which is 8 autos and 2 relic cards, and then Leaf Metal Draft, which is 10 autos, including a 1-of-1 proof. But we're in BOWMAN season, so we still want to have some of the good stuff out there, right? So we got some into this. And our latest break just posted on Facebook. And what I'm going to do is after the break, all right, after the break, when we do our recap and all that, after the break, I will go over the teams, right? For those of you watching on Drip, if you're interested in getting into the break, let me know, and I'll put your team up on the screen here. And then you can pick it off there, right? Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right now we're at 10. So, especially considering the size of the break, it's a half case of BOWMAN's Best. There'll be 1 BOWMAN Draft Super Jumbo box in there. 2 hobby boxes of Leaf Metal Draft. And another Onyx Preferred Baseball because we're in prospecting mode here, right? So, again, good luck, everybody. And let's go. All right. So we'll talk about it. Definitely. Oh, they got the Invictas in these too. I like that. Invictas are in the Bowman Draft Light. I wasn't sure if they were going to be. So again, there are still teams showing up here for this mixer. Basically, all the other boxes have a ton of hits. So once we're done box, it's not going to take long for the first hit to show up. But I'm kind of giving a little bit of an extra opportunity here. For those who are noticing which key cards pop up in this box here. All right, it's already some refractors. That's half of it. So let's start showing them off. All right, again, all about that base, Going to be plenty of base in this box. And that's really where the majority of the cards are actually going to come from, is right here. There's Garrett Mitchell for the Brewers, Jonathan Viars, Henry Davis, and Eric Pena with a refractor. Big Royals prospect there. So I finally got my 50-pack box of Bowman Draft First Edition. Like, it was literally a box with 50 loose packs in it. They messed up that badly. 393 out of 499. Christian Encarnacion Strand. First Bowman blue paper. Jordan Walker. Cooper Kinney. Carter Jensen. And here's our first, X-ray refractor? What do they call them? That's the exclusive one. It's on the box somewhere. Wes Kath. Sox. Got another refractor there. Alec Thomas for the Diamondbacks. And oh my gosh, we're a week into 2022, and there's still people who think that the Wander Franco and Bowman's Best is considered a rookie card. You know who's really hyping that up? People who want to buy the crap out of Top Series 1 and store it. That's who's going to be hyping it up. Jeter Downs, Aqua. Harry Ford, Genesis. Yeah, and I mean, we talked about it a lot the other day, and there's exceptions. There are, but it's more of a mistake thing than anything else. And honestly, I think the fact that, they didn't do the BP1, BP2, or whatever they do. There's Reed Trimble with a refractor. That probably was a mistake too. Just like saying that the Bowman Draft First Edition was coming in a 50-pack box. That was obviously a mistake. Obviously. Yoelqui Cespedes. Robert Gasser. And second X-ray refractor there, Matt Mikulski. And then you have Michael Morales with a refractor. First Bowman refractor. We'll give that some instant 1 cent love right there. And there you go. Benny Montgomery for the Rockies. Invicta. So Benny Montgomery for the still available Rockies. Wink, wink. Invicta. Another Henry Davis insert. There's Bowman Draft Night. And A-level player of the year, Ronnie Mauricio, Mets. Excuse me. All right, that's one stack. Move to the way. What do we got here? Ooh, look at this. Someone's going to like this one. All right. Got something fun coming up here. A few fun things coming out in this pile. The manufacturers are never wrong. Well, you know, it's funny because it wasn't the manufacturers who decided to create the controversy. It was Beckett that caused this controversy. So you got to wonder, you know, what the heck is that all about? The rules have been different since 2006, and they're probably never really liked the rule change because, you know, you have all these like weird, like the Parenth rookie card and all that stuff that Beckett recognized, and it's just like I think their way of kind of twisting the knife a little bit. Jackson Merrill. I also think that right now we're in such a hype-based industry that one of two things is happening here as we have a real nice black and white one there for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. That's a nice one. Look at that. It's actually pretty nicely centered, too. Yeah, it's better than a lot of Bowman Chromes that we see. Jackson Job. Yep, I'm going to have to sell the packs. You know, I do have a box that's like loaded with packs for shows. I also put packs in one of the display cases that I have because I've got loose packs from things that I've opened up in the past, like at shows, and people, you know, kid comes up and says, "Can I buy the pack?" And you know, I mean, especially if you go rewind back to the years that those cards came from, you're just like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" They're like $4 a pack, and you know, now they're not. Now they're like $35, $40 a pack. But yeah, I gotta sell them by the pack. Where did I put those things? Oh, they're right here. I got stuff on top of them. I'll show them in a little bit. I could even sell some of the packs on here. I don't know what the going rate is, to be honest, because they've been out for a while. The 24 count boxes were given to certain distributors and hobby shops. And honestly, this is what I think, that they're just like shrugged their shoulders. They're like, what are we going to do? Like, they probably never intended to sell it as a 50-pack box. I don't know. I'll look up later whatever the I don't even know what I paid for them. I'll look up later what the going rate is for them. Got Chase Petty. But I was just like, what the hell is this? And then I looked at it and I was like, let me open a couple. So I did. Maybe open a couple more in a little bit. So there you go. Benny Montgomery strikes again. Not only do we got his Invicta, but we have a nice refractor there. Gotta wonder, are there more Rockies left in these other 6 boxes? There's Marcelo Meyer. Jordan Lawler. Nick Gonzalez for the Pirates with an X-ray. Now that's another team that's still available here on Drip. All right. I'm going to go over one more time the list. Orioles, 75. Nationals, 60. Rockies, 50. Marlins, 45. Brewers, 50. Phillies, 35. And the Pirates are 95. And if you're watching on Facebook, all you got to do is just kind of hop on over to the Drip Shop. Michael McGreevy refractor. Hop on over to the Drip Shop and check out. Again, we do have a couple other breaks to go over later after we do our recap, including a half case of Bowman's Best. And check this out. Look at that. That's a nice one right there. 57 out of 99. Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. That is a nice pull right there. Shane Panzini. Here's a Henry Davis. Noah Miller for the Twins. That's going to be our last exclusive parallel out of the Bowman Light Box. Yugi Rosario with a refractor. And that's the end of the Bowman Draft Light. So first hit's coming out in a matter of seconds. Elite Extra Edition. 10 hits coming up. Will any of them be misses? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you how many of them could be misses. One miss. Two misses. So far, we're at 50% of this box. Three misses. Still running 50-50. Three of the teams still left up there have hits in this box. All right, still at 3. Oh, you got a gold vinyl. Nice. Four misses. 4 out of the 10 hits are on teams that have not been claimed. Actually, one of them has 2 hits. So I'm going to give it a second. Orioles 75, Nationals 60, Rockies 50, Marlins 45, Brewers 50, Phillies 35, Pirates 95. We've actually already seen a couple teams get some stuff out of the first box that really kind of makes it worth it to try them. And again, the second box that we're opening up, 40% of the hits have still been left up on the board. So first card here is CJ Rodriguez. Next up, 187 out of 249, Mason Black. I love how you get like some of the deeper round guys. Although I do miss on the back of the card, they used to have like what round they came out of, so you could kind of get a judge if you didn't end up seeing them in Bowman draft. But I don't seem to do that anymore. All right, first hit's coming out. And I'm actually not sure which team this goes to, so I'm going to look him up real quick. Well, how do you know what team? Well, it only says the city, and some cities got 2 teams. So all right. There you go. So first hit is Brendan Beck. And this is a Yankees autograph on card. And then not numbered, we got Hidden Gems, David Hamilton for the Brewers. So then that was it. Real quick, I'm going to eliminate what is left on the board here. And we'll be still left with lots of good product to do rip and ships with later if anybody's interested. But as far as this break goes, the break's officially to new entries. There we go. All right. So then as you can see on the screen, we have Leaf Signature Series Hockey 1 of 1s at 225. Leaf Metal Draft Baseball Hobby, Leaf Metal Draft Baseball Jumbos. We got Bowman Draft Jumbos, Bowman Draft Light, Bowman Draft Jumbo Packs, and then a little bit I might be able to add some Bowman First Edition onto that list. So here's Maximo Maria, Dominican Prospect League, 162 out of 185. So whenever we have Elite Extra Edition, sometimes we kind of look at different ways to enhance the product. So we offered those as a separate spot. James Triantos for Chicago. Don't know which team it is, though. So I'll have to look him up in a second. And for the Tigers, Austin Murr, Hidden Gems. And this one's not numbered either. And James Triantos. Chicago Cubs. Mason Miller on the Contenders Optichrome Hollow. Numbered 317 out of 499, Ethan Wilson. Henry Tejada, 9 out of 999. And die cuts I like to sleeve up because they can get tangled up other places. Indians second rounder, Doug Nikhazy with a Contenders auto. And another Hidden Gems for the Brewers, Jesus Parra. Maddox Bruns for the Dodgers, and that is a Optichrome Hollow. 66 out of 137, Hunter Goodman for the Rockies. Raising the torch, showing him, passing the torch, Passing the torch, showing him as a Yankee, Dave Winfield. And what they do with these cards is they have somebody on the back, usually. So this card is going to go to the Yankees, and they also have Joshua Baez, the Cardinals prospect, on there. And Pirates, first round materials. First overall pick, Henry Davis. Redemption card here, prospect material signature orange. And that's going to go to the Rays, Vidal Brujan. So Rays, Vidal Brujan. Talking a lot about Wander Franco. This guy doesn't look too bad either coming up behind him. And he's flexible. He can play multiple positions too, so that's good. Cooper Kinney, Ellie De La Cruz, numbered 451 out of 999. Brendan Beck, 38 out of 499. Numbered 13 out of 99. Brock Selvage. Brock Selvage. And I believe he's a Yankee too. I'm pretty sure he's a Yankee. And then Jaden Hill for the Rockies. So again, the 4 hits that were missed, a couple of Brewers autos, a Rocky auto there, and the Henry Davis relic. Misses. Let's see what we got next. Let's do Onyx Premium. This one got a little smudge on it. Not on the autograph, but I guess from handling the card. He might have been having a donut in the morning or something. I don't know. Rays. Kind of see it by the name, by the shortstop there. It almost looks like glazed frosting from a donut. Carson Williams, 13 out of 25. So that's what the special parallel is, right? Then you got Noelvi Marte with his nice little neat signature there. 64 out of 100 for the Mariners. Oh, wait. These got to be these. BOWMAN Inception next. What do y'all think we should show last? The leaf metal draft or the baseball? All right, what do you think we should show last? What do you think is going to be the highlight? The memorabilia piece or knowing who that one of one's going to be? Got one vote for the ball. One vote for metal on Facebook. 2 votes for metal. Corbin Carroll. And that looks like, I don't know, it's not numbered. But it looks like it should be a shorter print. So far, Metal Draft is winning 2 votes to 1 based on what I can see between Facebook. So in this case, that's impossible because this is Onyx. Onyx is generally going to be prospects, or there's a few current players on that checklist for the Onyx Preferred. Another vote for Metal. So the TriStar balls are very varied. These actually have a strict checklist to them. Angel Martinez, Christian Robinson, Gabriel Moreno, Hunter Bishop, all right, Pirates, Endy Rodriguez, 74 out of 600. And 38 out of 75 for the Marlins, Dax Fulton. Excuse me. Let's check out the other premium. All right, 15 out of 55. So this will go with the Dominican Prospect League. Jonathan Mejia. And then Yuri Perez. That goes to Miami, to the Marlins. All right. So it looks like the ball's next. And Metal Draft will hold to the end, which is immediately following the ball. All right, let me double check something. Okay. So we got a player here who has spent 11 seasons with the same team. Now, had this individual not accepted the qualifying offer and been a free agent, technically he still would have reverted to the team that he's played for the past 11 years. But I think this is a guy who's a bit of a fan favorite, and they're glad that he's sticking around. Let's see who's good with autographs on current players. Yeah, that's the way. That's right side up. Anybody know who this guy is? So his one All-Star appearance was in 2016. Oh, wow. You got that quick. I'm impressed. Brandon Belt. And that not only comes with the Onyx authentication, it also comes with a certificate of authenticity from PSA. And if you look here, it says rookie ball. All right. Now, cards have rookie card logos, but PSA does this. Basically, what this says is this ball was signed during his rookie year. So that one's been floating around for a while. So Giants, Brandon Belt, get the baseball. There you go. Hey, I'll admit I wouldn't have gotten that one. Where did I put the box? Here it is. All right. And last but certainly not least, it is time to get headbanging to Leaf Metal Draft. All right. So we'll start off with our 1/1 autograph. It was just a lot easier that way. And that is Spencer Schwellenbach. Red, white, and blue mojo proof. Braves. I think he was a second rounder for the Braves. Yep, 59th overall pick. So first rounder was a pitcher. I remembered that. I can already see right off the top here we've got a good start. First card in the box. Ooh, is that a printing plate? Oh, 1/1s. Another 1/1 coming. So 2 1/1s, not just one in this box. All right. First up for the A's, Robert Bason. Next up, he actually shares the name of a former soccer player that played on the Uruguay national team, which I find funny because that's who I cheer for in the World Cup. All right. But this guy was actually born in Venezuela. And he is looking like he's going to go to the Astros. So no, maybe not. This is the wrong guy. That's why. Hold on. There's another one. This is an old player. Scratch that. Why is he not showing up here? Come on, man. There was an article from 2010, and that don't cut it. I think I got to go baseball cube on this one. Bear with me a second. Nope. This is the same guy. All right. Going to have to do some research on this one. I don't have a team. Jose Perdomo. I know Arizona has a Geraldo Perdomo. This one's 13 out of 20. So I'll have to get some more details on that. I think I know what team this guy is. Yep. So this one's going to go to the Indians, Jake Fox. Leaf doesn't usually put guys that don't have a minor league association. So I got to do some research on that. What do we got here? Yeah, no, that guy that guy pitched in 2011 and retired. Yeah, that's actually the one that showed up for me too. But then I looked and it wasn't 2021, it was 2011, and I'm like, nah, it's definitely not the guy. Ryan Spikes, Arizona. Not Arizona, I'm sorry, Tampa Bay. So Ryan Spikes, definitely Tampa Bay Rays. Sorry, I was reading the screen again. Ryan Spikes, Tampa Bay Rays. I think he was a third or fourth rounder. That's who the printing plate is. This is a good one. Cyan plate, national pride. For the Giants, Marco Luciano. Marco Luciano, national pride printing plate. Giants are killing it over here. That might go better than a regular top loader. All right, Phillies. Top pitching prospect here, Mick Abel. Mick Abel, Phillies. Next. This individual is number 10 on the Marlins prospect list. Jose Salas. And that's numbered 18 out of 20. So Jose Salas, 18 out of 20. State pride, Edis Leonard. Dodgers. Edis Leonard, Dodgers. Not numbered. And then the last one here, Samuel Munoz. Let's see. Oh, that's Yairo Munoz. Hold on. Oh, look at this. All right. I'm going to change something I said. Leaf normally doesn't have the international prospects before they're signed. But I guess this set might be an exception. So I'm going to do some more research on Jose Perdomo. But I guess with the change in the rules, right? First of all, you got all the Leaf sets are delayed. And they've been quite a bit the last couple of years. And then after that, you got the fact that what was once in July is now in January. So I guess you combo those two things together, and that gives them the chance to get them in. Samuel Munoz is one of the top international prospects, expected to be signed starting January 15th. So we'll have to also keep that in mind for future breaks, because there's going to be instances where these guys now are going to start getting signed. And then per our normal rules, they would get assigned to their current team. All right. Let's get top load these cards. And then we'll do a recap. And then we'll talk about the two breaks that are currently filling. And for those watching on Drip, if you don't follow us otherwise, this will be your opportunity to jump in. I can just add it, do a quick ad for the product right into the stream. And this is also the opportunity for anybody who'd like to do some sort of a rip and ship. And let's see, I got to look at something real quick here too before we start the I want to get the Bowman Draft first edition price. So let's see. Just got to figure out what the price per pack is on the 24 count box. Okay, so you're looking at $33 shipped for a pack. So $33 shipped for a pack. And then, yes, Munoz definitely goes to the Dominican spot. 2022 top international prospects. So I'm going to do is I'm looking at the top 50 prospect list. All right. If he's on it, he'll show up in here. So I'm just real quickly. Roderick, just so for in case you're wondering, number one guy to look out for is Roderick Arias. He's the top one. Number 5 has a lot of potential. Oscar Colas, a little bit older. He's 23. Most of these kids are 16 and 17. But Oscar Colas could be like almost ready to go right away. I think he's out of Cuba. Samuel Munoz was number 7. We've seen Jonathan Mejia pulled a few times. He's at number 14. Yasser Mercedes we've seen a few times at 17. But Jose Perdomo is not on this top 50 list. Let me go through it one more time real quick. So being that he's not on the top 50 list, I wouldn't think that Leaf would go get his autograph. So I think I got to do some more digging. Do I have any DC Marvel products? So we announced that we're in the process. I'm actually reviewing the lease, and I'll look to be signing that next week. We're going to be opening a store again. So I asked my sales rep to call me back about Upper Deck, and is Perdomo a left-handed pitcher? So here's the thing. They don't show it, but the fact that he's got a bat in his hands makes me think he's a position player. Know what I'm saying? So I'm really going to have to scour the web and try to figure out who this guy is. But he don't show up on the minor league. And the baseball cube has like everybody. So yeah, we're going to try to add Upper Deck, and we might even try to add like Pokemon and all that stuff. I don't know. We got to figure out one if we can even get the stuff, I've been shopping with the distributor long enough, but I mean, they don't even give me Panini anymore. So like one box here and there. It's ridiculous. So let's show them off. We got a 1-of-1 here, Spencer Schwellenbach. That goes to the Braves. I won't remember everybody that we looked up. We still got to figure out where this guy, that's a mystery right now. Doesn't show up on the top 50 international prospect list, so I almost have to rule that out. But there's no other, even just looking at the last name Perdomo, nobody on MILB.com. So do a little deeper search on Baseball Cube, but I don't know. He's wearing braces. He could be 13. I'll look through Perfect Game too. That would be a rarity for Leaf. But again, usually the international prospects are signed by the time the Leaf product comes out. So everything's kind of crazy. And what they've done, like they had Dominguez in a product that was technically 2019, but it came out in the middle of 2020. So everything's all messed up. So, I mean, I don't think Brian Gray is driving around in a little white van saying, "Hey, kid, come here and give me some autographs." That would be awkward. But I mean, if he's a top 10 prospect as far as little leaguers go, who knows? I think that usually the Team USA stuff that we've seen them for Team U before in Stars and Stripes, so we can't rule it out. So I'll do a little deep search there. That actually might be the best lead-in though, and also it could be an old article, so maybe he's a little older than 13. I don't know. He does look young though, and he's got braces. I had to look real close. Definitely got braces, and definitely a baby face. It might be, yeah. A's, Robert Bason. This guy was an international prospect a few years ago, and now is one of the hotter prospects in Major League Baseball. Jake Fox, Jose Salas, numbered to 20. I believe Salas is a Marlin. Fox, an Indian. Eddie's Leonard. I don't remember what he was. Samuel Munoz definitely would go for Dominican Prospect League. Abel, Phillies. Ryan Spikes, Rays. I think this Corbin Carroll's a little shorter printed, so that's an honorable mention. Marlins, Yuri Perez. Jonathan Mejia. That'll also go towards Dominican Prospect League. Numbered to 55. Again, he's a top 15 prospect on that list. Pirates, Andy Rodriguez to 600. Marlins, Dax Fulton to 75. Corbin Carroll, numbered to 25. Rays. Why am I confusing the Rays and Diamondbacks? They did come into the league at the same time. Rays. Noelvi Marte, Mariners. Doug Nikhazy, Indians. Jesus Parra, Brewers. Colorado's got Jaden Hill. Also got a couple decent Benny Montgomery cards that are now for sale. That one and his regular refractor, the Invicta. Well, this is a prospecting break. It's one of those breaks that's kind of fun. You kind of hold on to some of these players for a little while and see if they develop into the next big stars. You know, we opened this product, these baseballs. I think it was 2015 Onyx Preferred Ball, and we had no idea who the guy was. And we looked it up, and he was a top 10 international prospect. And now we all know who Gleyber Torres is. But the kid had just gotten picked up by the Cubs. Brock Selvage, I believe, is the Yankees. Another Rays card, Vidal Brujan, Prospect Materials Signature Orange. Pirates, Henry Davis with a relic. James Triantos. Austin Murr, Tigers. David Hamilton, Brewers. Brendan Beck, Yankees. We got Noah Miller for the Twins. Nick Gonzalez, Pirates. Bobby Witt Jr., Royals. Really like this one for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. And then a 1 of 1. We started with one on the recap. We'll end with one. For the Giants, we had this Marco Luciano as well as the Onyx Preferred Ball of Brandon Belt. So some decent stuff there. Looks like we have a Bowman Draft Jumbo Pack that's been sold. So I am going to open up a box of that in just a hot minute. If anybody else wants to join in on that box, they got 3 autos per box. Usually there's one Invicta, although we did get 2 out of a box that had an Invicta parallel in it. And we'll get that started in just a moment. But first, I wanted to give those on Drip the opportunity. All right. We just posted this break today. And it is a half case plus of Bowman's Best. So 4 boxes of Bowman's Best, a Bowman Draft Super Jumbo. So I got a couple of those over here. 2 of the hobby boxes of Leaf Metal Draft. So those don't have the proofs, but they do have 6 autos. And then another one of those 2020 Onyx Preferred Baseballs. Diamondbacks are 100, Orioles 125. Red Sox 225, White Sox 150. And then Craig, were you getting that Bowman first edition pack? So I know you're watching on Facebook, so you can just send over for that. White Sox 150, Reds 110, Indians 35, Rockies 120, the Tigers are 150, the Royals are 60, the Dodgers are 70, Marlins 135, Brewers 120, Twins 100, A's 35, Phillies 65, Pirates 250, Padres 90, Giants 90, Rangers 55, and the Blue Jays are 65. All right, I got that. So we're going to go with Craig's pack first. And Bowman's best. They're actually arriving. The first case is arriving tomorrow. So I'm hoping by Tuesday everything's all caught up. There was some shoes, and on top of that, all the product delays and getting that all straightened out. All right. So yes, this is how it was shipped. All right. Bowman, first of all, they put it right on the outside of the box. Why would you do that? You've taken one stupid mistake and you've compounded it. You put it right on the outside of the box, so anybody who knows what a baseball card is in this market knows what this is. And then this is what we get shipped. All right, so there's a bunch of these things that they shove in with like the Montgomery Club stuff and some of their special products. A little bit of bubble wrap to keep them from smushing together. Nothing on the sides, but that's kind of why I opened a couple packs. A couple of them looked like they were kind of smushy. So I was like, all right, we gotta look at a couple of these. Like, I would have waited to go on camera, but if they were damaged, then that wouldn't look good on camera anyway. So I did open a few packs. I should have stopped at the second one, but I didn't. I opened 5, and I regretted the other 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one row here. I don't even know how many there are. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll take 12 packs. All right. And Craig, pick me a number from 1 to 12. Number from 1 to 12. Good luck. Number 3. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a good one. All right. Got one decent name already on the back. Jacob Steinmetz. May the Schwartz be with you. Colton Cowser. Top 10 pick right there. It's even higher up than the other one. Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, again, all first edition. Michael Morales. Steven Hajar. Pedro Pineda. Adael Amador. And another good first Bowman there, Harry Ford, the number 12 overall pick for Seattle. So there's a Bowman draft first edition pack there. All right, let me keep that separate. All right, so now Damon, I got to get Bowman draft out. That would be this guy right here. So let me try not to knock everything over. This one looks good. All right, got a pack. Or got a box, I should say. Shuffle around. All right, Damon. Pick me a number from 1 to 12. Number from 1 to 12. And we got Bowman Draft Light. All right, the jumbos are either pack or box form. Leaf Metal Draft we have in hobby or jumbo. Let's go 1. All right, pack number 1. Good luck. And here we go. We got Leaf Signature Series Hockey 1 of 1. All right. So here we go. Jefferson Quer. Oh, this is the refractor. Let's get that. Sleeved up. As well as Brandon Boisieri. There's Ryan Spikes that we saw in Leaf Metal Draft. Harry Ford. Jackson Jobe. Spencer Torkelson. How much a pack? I have them on drip here, $47.95 a pack. So $47.95 a pack, and I've got this box loaded into the drip shop. Landon Marcel. Oh, Marcelo Meyer. Chi Jung Lu. Cade Povich. Chad Dallas. And then we have first rounder. He was in the competitive balance selection in the first round. Tyler Black for the Brewers. So that's a base auto there. And, history shows us those boxes usually have at least one refractor in that. And there's Colton Cowser. So still looking for a refractor out of that box. Refractor auto. One pack down, still 11 left. So thank you, Damon. And anybody else looking to take a shot at Bowman Draft, thank you. Let's leave these first Bowmans here while seeing if anybody else is looking to take a stab at it. Again, I got this box loaded right up into the drip shop, so that's easy checkout process there. Anybody else looking to get in? If you're watching us on Facebook, all you got to do is go onto the link in the title bar, and you can jump in on that. So again, we got like 275 different products available. I only got a handful of them up here. If you want me what I got, feel free. But these are, I guess, our focus ones for tonight, since they're literally right behind me. 2021-22 Leaf Signature Series Hockey 1-of-1s. All right, pull a nice one the other night. Mario Lemieux, Eric Lindros dual auto. And Craig, you're taking a Bowman First Edition, Bowman Draft First Edition. So what do we got here? I think it's 1-11. Pick me a number from 1 to 11. And you're usually looking, I guess it's like a sky blue refractor, or foil, I should say, sky blue foil. That is something that comes up pretty frequently. And then the deeper number ones definitely can get you good returns. I sold what was it? First edition, first Bowman Anthony Volpe. That was a few $100. Oh, I never pick. That's the rule. It doesn't matter so much on this product, but some products you can tell where thicker packs are and stuff like that. I'd rather never pick the pack. I don't even pick my own packs when I'm up here. If you want somebody to pick the number on Facebook, there's a few other watchers, but I will never pick it because there's just no reason for me to. So top one, simple enough. Let's see what's on top here. We saw this guy pop up in Leaf Metal Draft as well. Mick Abel. Jason Dominguez. Let's give both of these cards a little 1 cent love right now. Why not? So Mick Abel and Jason Dominguez. Ed Howard, another decent name there. Gilberto Hernandez. Errol Vera. Sounds like some sort of a lotion you would put on yourself. Aloe vera. Owen Kellington, first Bowman, so we'll give that a little 1 cent love. Brandon Boisier, also a first Bowman. Jeremy De La Rosa. Garrett Mitchell, decent player. And Freddie Valdez. So unfortunately, no foil there. And Garrett Mitchell will get a little 1 cent love. All right. Maybe I should have picked. No, sorry. So again, not a lot loaded up in the drip shop. I can load other things in. We talked about the baseball mixer. Let's talk about the football one that we have going on as well. So not only do we have a baseball mixer, we have a football one as well. 2 boxes of 2021 Illusions. 2 boxes of 2021 Classics. 3 hanger boxes of Absolute. And a 2020 Leaf autograph football jersey. Cardinals 55. Ravens 50, Bills 80, Lions 40, Dolphins 120, Eagles 95, Seahawks 45, Washington 40, Falcons 95, Colts 65, Chiefs 75, Giants 50, Jets 80, Raiders 50. So that's what we got here. Anybody else have anything for me tonight? And keep sleeving cards from this break. They got to get done anyway, right? So, busy week coming up ahead. Next week at this time, I will probably be getting close to waking up and setting up for the big show at the Westchester Marriott in New York. We'll do that show, and then very likely you might be seeing the first setup. We're gonna try to do some filming as we go to set up the store. So we might do like a video diary for that, because I think that would be kind of cool. Second time around too, so very excited to see what happens there. And I don't see any other comments, so it sounds to me like we're done for the night. Anybody have any discussion points they want to bring up? I still got about 5 minutes worth of sleeving to do here. There's Jake Fox. We had seen him in the Leaf Metal draft. What town will my store be in? So it'll be in Manahawkin, New Jersey. Also referred to as Stafford Township. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, we're going to be in right on Main Highway. Literally, it's on Main Street. So that'll be hopefully a nice location. We're literally right across the street from a lake and a park. And right down the road from an elementary school and Southern Regional High School, where Mike Gesicki of the Dolphins played. So yeah, man, I'm pumped up about this. There's some scary things going on there. You know, the question marks with Topps Fanatics. The distributor's not giving any Panini. The American economy in general. But there's definitely some bright spots too. The hobby is strong. You know, I know Facebook's been a little rough. But I think a lot of people are also moving on to different platforms. You know, Instagram, even though it's a Facebook family app, it's a little bit more geared, I guess, lower than my age group. You know, you have platforms like Drip here. There's a couple other ones out there that are popular. You know, we're just kind of rolling with the times, but in-person sales, you know, were definitely good for us last year. So the demand is there. It's got to come from different places. I applied to them in July and never heard from them. Since I'm broadcasting on Drip, I'm not going to name any of the other platforms. There's 3 I can think of besides Drip, but Drip is the best one so far. I feel, as far as the interface and you know, being able to add things smoothly. Like, I was able to delete teams. Like, we're still able to do where, you know, if teams aren't completely sold out, we can still get teams sold through the first hit. I mean, that's something I like. I like that. I feel like it adds a little bit extra excitement. Like, somebody's like, "Oh, I didn't know there was a break going on," you know? And then they're watching and they're like, "Oh man, who should I get?" And then we're talking about players that'd be good to get. And it's like, "Oh, that'd be good." And then it's like, "Hey, you know, one of these teams has it," and you know, little extra thrill of the chase. Now instead of picking out of 30 teams and hoping to have a hit, there's like 5 teams left, and you know, one of them's got something, so you feel like, you know, the odds are a little different. So yes, and Craig, that one I am on. The only thing is the technology on that one is not friendly to the way that I break. And because it's a pain in the butt to set it up, I gotta run that app off of my cell phone, and I have to have it facing the opposite way, because if I have my cell phone facing me, then everything is a reverse image. But it's not a reverse image when it's facing outward. So I literally have my phone on a tripod, and that's all I can see of it.
right? Actually, this is what I see of it. MarcDownBreaks. And the couple times we broadcasted on there, we didn't really have anybody watching. Here we're getting, people at least popping in. Maybe they're not saying anything the first time around, but we've had a few people from Drip that have never seen me on Facebook before jump into breaks. So, I'm not going to live off of that, but it's a start. And, all I got to do is just keep giving the same level of service that you guys have known us to give for like the last 7.5 years breaking, and I think we'll catch on there. And we're kind of one of the second wave of sports guys on here. A lot of Drip was kind of Pokemon based in the beginning. I want to say they started, March? They started broadcasting. So, but Drip is very user friendly, yes, especially on my end. So, I'm old enough to remember when the cable box used to go like this, click, 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 click. So, keep it simple for me, So yeah, so that's where we're at. We're on 2 of, I guess, the 4 major platforms, and we're going to be using that. So the other one that you were talking about, when I'm in the store, so the way the store is laid out, it's not all sales space. It used to be an insurance office. So, but it's got an open floor. So there's literally a whole open floor. Like they used to, I guess, have cubicles. And, when they left, they took them out. So now we've got like a few pillars in the center. So we're going to have to kind of work around that. But it's got a very good amount of sales space. It's even got a little bit of open space like near the door. So I got to decide what I want to use that for. So I have some kind of simple display cases that you would bring like to a show. And I also plan to purchase some things as, time goes on. I might get a decent looking check stand would probably be the first thing. A lot of this stuff was sold out too. Like I couldn't buy any of this stuff. Now I think some of it's in stock. So I got like a month to figure everything out. But there's an office. I have not had an office since my oldest was there. So that will also help me organizationally in regular life. Because as you can kind of see in the corner, like that's my office space. Yeah, it doesn't work very well that way. And then there's another room that's a studio. So, maybe in a few months, I can really make some technological advances. I've got all sorts of new equipment already that's been helping me out at home. But there's more that we can do with the store and a studio space over the course of the next year to really get things a little different. It also opens up the possibility of
we try to treat our breaks almost like a podcast. And we wouldn't stop doing that. But maybe we could do a podcast with no cards. I don't know. A lot of things to kind of think about with that. So I'm excited about the possibilities. It's going to be 2022 is going to be kind of an evolution for a lot of things. And I can finally get new t-shirts once I get a new logo done. Marc-Down Entertainment really referred to the original business that I had, which was all entertainment-related things. So CDs, movies, video games. Then we kind of expanded into toys and trading cards and sports memorabilia. We had like music t-shirts. And so, I still wanted to devote a little bit of space to the old stuff, but it's obvious we're at the point now where collectibles is the number one thing that we're dealing with here. So I think it's time that, I don't want people to look me up, my business up, and see Marc-Down Entertainment and call me asking for DJ services, which has happened. People have asked me for music lessons, which that I don't get. I guess they looked at the description and saw that we sold music and sheet music. I don't know. Barnegat just had a new place open up for music, so that's a plus. I also have somebody who keeps asking every few months if we transfer VHS to DVD. I don't know where they got that idea from. So Marc-Down Collectibles is probably the direction. So it's going to be a little bit different. And that's going to refer to the store. And then I think as far as social media and online presence, I use it as my Twitter handle is really where it came from. And I use it here on Drip. I use it on other applications. Really, other than Facebook, the only other place I use Marc-Down Entertainment is Instagram, and that's because there's the same thing. So, no, those have been locked, not locked up, but they've been away. I can't even reach them now. That picture that I show off every once in a while for fun, that's just one layer of the wall. It's actually like 2 solid layers now of boxes like that. I think I have like 7 long boxes of comics. So I don't know if they're long or not. I don't know what's a short box of comics look like. But yeah, I have 7 of those boxes. I don't even remember what's in there. There's a couple cool things. I know there's one is Beat to Hell. But it's the first Batman comic where Joker knows that Bruce Wayne is his secret identity. I'd be afraid to read it because I think it would fall apart. But right now it's intact. It was a very oddball collection. I didn't pay a lot for it. I told the person straight out, super condition issues with most of the books that they had. They were old. They were cool. They'd never be gradable. And I was just like, I kind of said pass. And they're like, well, if you threw out a number, what would it be? And I'm like, I can tell you right now, this one I could probably get X amount for. And the rest of it, I don't know. So I gave them a number, and they're like, sold. And I was like, all right. I just thought the Batman issue was cool. So, but, it's good because now I can get things coming back into the shop again. I mean, some things are going to be like brutal. One person almost killed me. They brought in Star Wars cards out of their attic, but they were all in like plastic bags and like sandwich bags. And they were so rotted and moldy. And I was just like, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I can look at it, but like, this is just unsalvageable. This is like a health hazard. And the guy got pissed off and walked out. And I was like, sir, you're forgetting your cards. And he's like, do with them what you want. So I threw them in a garbage bag and tossed them out the back door. But oh my gosh. I mean, I could just like, I mean, I'm still congested right now. And I could just feel like my face, my eyes were swelling up. I was like, you got to get these out of here, dude. Unless you got a Mickey Mantle in there from 1952, there ain't nothing worth looking here. So, but a lot of cool stuff that came from the store. I had one person consign a second-year Jackie Robinson, but we weren't able to sell it. I didn't have quite the reach back then. One guy brought in, just to show off, his play ball set. It was all PSA 4 or better. It was a smaller one. What was that, 37? Something like that. I had all sorts of like Willie McCovey rookies come in. You know, some Mantles, they were beat up, but I mean, just to have them. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of vintage. People like to come in and trade the vintage for the new stuff. So that's basically it. All right, so I got some work to get back to. Can't even go to bed right away. So have a good night. And we'll definitely see more of everybody this weekend. We got more to talk about, more breaks to run, more breaks to post. So we'll see you in maybe a few hours. I don't know. All right. Have a good night. Good night.